It's time again, and your weekend's confirmed. So sit back and enjoy yourself, cause your weekend's been confirmed. Oh yeah, it's time again, and your weekend's confirmed.
People put together music for us.
That's nice.
It's awesome. And Del Rio does awesome
Bumpers.
music. And
Bumpers.
we are representing the man's new joint in the featured music segment.
Hey, congratulations on
Right.
the album release,
Thank
bro.
you, sir. Did you get your copy?
I have not, but I will.
I sent it to
And
him.
I want to,
can send it to you
And
also.
special deal
Sure.
for the listeners, if they buy 5 tracks, he sends them the other 6 for free.
What?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Hey, just trying to get my name out there.
You know what? I need to tweet that for you, and I should have already.
I'll do it for all your tweeters, too.
all my tweeters.
Yeah.
Bringing the tweet
I
love.
just passed 1,000 followers yesterday. I was so excited.
Awesome.
I was
That's
like,
great.
Hey, finally.
I'm at like 700, so you're way ahead of me. These guys are like superstars.
You know, it's all about like how active you are. The more active
Retweeting,
you are, the more
yeah.
followers you get. Yeah.
Although since the album dropped, I think I've picked up 100. So
That's cool.
That's pretty awesome.
They also get botted up. I mean, how many do you think out of ours are real people and how many are bots?
All of mine are real people.
Okay,
Every single one.
good. I'm glad you're sure. Glad you're confident of that.
And I should know about.
I'm not nearly so confident of that.
I should
I'm
know
not
about
confident
PAX
about that
today,
either.
Jeff. It's
But I don't care. They're
Is it
bots or
possible?
people.
it's possible.
I'm hoping.
I'm making. They're on. I'm.
There was honestly no.
Okay. We can talk off.
Yeah.
Later.
All right, I'm glad. I had a lot of stress going on.
No, I apologize that it came off that way.
It didn't.
Okay.
But we were also tweaked.
Yeah. Well, I imagine it's whatever. We can talk about it later.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to run through the show? So show prep.
Show prep. How come it got all dark in there?
It is all dark. That's normal in there. Wow, you know what? Now that I hear my return, I really do have up all night voice, don't I?
No problem. You know what I hear is really good for that?
What?
Chocolate.
No, dude, I'm not touching
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, elbows.
I am. So
I'm
not
left-handed
touching
too,
that.
so I'd
I'm
probably
left-handed too.
Are we? High five!
Awesome.
Lefties unite.
Was it just me, or did it get really awkward in here just then?
Yeah. No, it got
Don't
awesome.
be jealous
in
because you're not a southpaw.
Got a little leftist.
No, I'm a North Paw.
Do you know that all 3 of the TRS hosts are left-handed as well? And Kevin Rose is left-handed?
It means we're in our right brain.
Oh, that's
That
nice.
means we rule.
Clever. I've never heard that before. That must be.
You don't need to patronize me.
You clearly don't hang out at the left-handed store.
No.
That's the scuttlebutt at the
Exactly.
left-handed store.
It must be really helpful for you all to be left-handed when you get in a circle.
Oh, very nice.
What is that? I don't even get it. Is it some sort of?
I can't help you. I really can't help you.
And I don't want to explain it.
I want to
gotta-
say that it has some sort of masturbation thing happening.
You gotta keep up with the show.
Welcome to the party.
Come on, come on. Welcome to the party.
I was trying to give him a little more credit than that,
Oh, okay.
but clearly,
I mean, come on, it's got it.
Yeah.
Really?
Clearly, you've not been doing this show for very long.
47 episodes.
It is sort of the morning zoo crew
That's
thing.
a lot. What are you guys going to do for your 50th? Anything special planned?
Vodka.
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 Hopefully in the form of some sort of head.
Yeah.
Oh, the crystal skull?
Yeah, we were rocking that the other day.
It's so interesting to me how celebrities are like all jumping on this alcohol train. They're like, I'm going to put
That's
out a
new.
special tequila.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like drinking it.
Oh.
Have you heard about this alcohol stuff?
No, I mean like celebrities creating their own
Yeah.
alcohols, because that's Dan Aykroyd's vodka.
Yeah, well, he's like legit into that stuff. I mean, he like part owner of the Patron train, and
Oh,
I mean,
really?
He's way into that stuff. I think.
Patron is so marketed nonsense. There's
Agreed.
so many better tequilas.
Agreed.
So
Yeah.
many better tequilas. Hey, Brooklyn, do you want me to tweak my mic, or do you want to...
Although we would gladly accept a sponsorship. For
Okay, I'll leave...
I'm not going to say I
I'll leave
don't
it
order
alone.
it at the club.
I will
do.
leave it alone.
I order it.
Okay, so let's quickly then fill in what you've been playing, Jeff.
Yes. No, that's stacking as well, so we might be able to have a little
Oh,
discussion
cool! We
about
can
that.
stack our stacking.
Yep.
I don't think I can even talk about Marvel vs. Capcom.
Why not?
I think it's still embargoed, but I can generally talk about it.
Well, they had the public press event where a lot of people got to play it that
People have
were,
played the
that were
shit
not
out of
under
it.
embargo.
Yeah, I mean, I just said final version is embargoed until the 14th.
So don't review it.
All right.
Just talk about it.
Okay.
Have you played it before?
I have played it.
Do you like this game tape?
Yes.
Then talk about it.
Your game is great. How great is your game?
It's Mel and Wes. What are they gonna do? Call me and be like, I can't believe you're talking about our game.
I'm cool with that.
They had Ghostface Killa at their party last night.
Did they?
Yeah, in SF. I was like, okay, weird.
It's random.
It is really random, right? Oh, Ghostface Killa representing Marvel Capcom.
Well, it's interesting that you bring that up because I went to a Treyarch event last week where they had
The football players.
the 2 football players, in their grudge match in Black Ops, and I was like, who really cares about either of these players?
This just in, it was the Super Bowl week.
I know,
This was football.
but neither of them were on like showcase teams.
Well,
That's why they were available for
Exactly.
yeah. It was Arian Foster. He was like a big time deal this year.
Oh, he was like what, the #1 fantasy guy this year? I
Yeah.
believe?
I like her more and more all the time.
I produce a show called This Week in Football.
All the time. Really?
Yeah, it's one of the like 9
Twiff?
shows I produce. Twiff. Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Nice.
I'm not gonna never
No.
bring that back real
Best
quick.
left alone.
All right,
She's
then.
she's actually the first guest we've ever had to bring in a computer of any kind.
I know, and have its own little stacking stand and
It's
everything.
pretty cool.
Yeah, this is one of the guests on the other show I host, This Week in iPad, gave this to me. It's a Zugu case. The guy who owns the company, his name is Tim Angel. He's a really nice guy.
Is he related to
Zugu
Chris
case.
Angel?
Zugu.
Zugu.
He's
I know.
a case freak! No?
So have you played anything else?
No.
No. You're useless.
It was a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 this week.
Oh,
That was
that's
what I
cool.
played. And stacking. And board games. I can always talk about those.
You can talk about what board game you want to talk about this week.
Oh, there's so many! Maybe Dominant Species. That'd be fun.
All right.
But I mean, we have 4 people, so maybe if I don't have time for it, it's no biggie.
Species. Andrew, what have you been playing?
I have been obsessed with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Ooh,
Nice.
They'll like that.
And I've also been playing Call of Duty Black Ops First Strike. And I've been playing Mass Effect 2 for the PS3. And I've been playing this little PSN game by a company called Pixel Junk. It's Monsters, their first release, I believe. They have Shooter 2 coming out next month.
I'm
March 1st or something.
Very, very good friends with the Pixel Junk.
Really? I really
Yes.
want to interview them.
Which one? Dylan, Bion.
Anyone who
Ariel?
wants to talk to me.
Are you going to GDC?
I'm registered. I don't have my hotel booked yet. I
We'll
have
get you
to
set
get
up.
time off of work. So
Usually during TGS, I spend a couple days in Kyoto just so I can hang out with them because they're all good friends. They're really awesome.
nice.
And yes, March 1st, Pixel Junk Shooter 2 finally announced.
Yeah, that was announced this week, right?
Yep.
I'm very excited.
Anyway, let's see. So
You mean eat right before you're about to do the podcast?
voice? Yeah, you can't. How do you do chocolate and then do voice?
How do you not?
You know, I was never one of those people that thought about that. Like, I don't think about how certain foods or beverages affect the way I speak. But I think that's because I don't do a lot of audio recordings. I do all video. You don't think about it really
People
when you
can
do
still
video.
hear what you're saying.
I know, but not in that up close way.
I just drink a lot of honey mixed with sand. That's how I get my.
Crunchy and delicious.
Delicious sand honey. Tastes like the beach during a bee attack.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's 1 and 2. 3 is not listener response because I didn't get any. We'll talk about dice stuff. Free to play versus social, mobile gaming not being what we expected it to be. Mark Cerny gave a really interesting talk on whether or not $20 million budget games could be affordable, but how do we get to them? And he also had an interesting talk about how
Give me $20 million.
And I will make
I
you
will
a
make
game.
you a game.
he also talked about how we won't really understand how to conceptualize the impact of social networking in our games for at least another 10 years because we can't even put a word to it right now.
Huh.
So
You can only... Interesting. Well, interesting.
Right. I mean, they're the only ones that are still.
yes, actually Activision's community manager already got in the forums and said that February is the end of DLC for all Hero products. So they have like an unreleased track for DJ Hero and another set pack for DJ Hero, and I think they may do like one more week or two for Guitar Hero, and that's it. Boom, done.
Yeah.
Door closed. Over. Done.
Just like that.
Whammy.
And MTV Games shut down too, didn't they? They closed.
MTV Games. You mean Harmonix?
Yeah.
Well, Harmonix bought themselves out from Viacom, and then 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, they did a layoff of about 15 to 20%.
Weren't they bought by a private investor? There was a big story about it, how they were bought for $50, but they have to assume their $150 million of liabilities.
Possibly.
That was the deal.
Because I think Rigolopolis was working...
Wow, $50, I'll buy that. Oh, yes, you owe $150 million. No!
Well, I know that
Exactly.
when Viacom bought in... This is all super geeky stuff that's like boring as hell. When Viacom bought in, Alex was set to make a bunch of money, but one of the reasons he's suing Viacom is because he's claiming that he didn't get... that they cooked the books to make Rock Band look like it didn't perform as well as it had, so they didn't have to pay him on his contractual payouts as much.
Yeah.
So I don't think he would have bought back...
Just kind of what the Infinity War guy said too, right?
Yeah.
Probably a lot of that happens.
There was some funny stories last night around the EA... No, I can't say it on camera. Sorry. Interesting stories, though.
Yeah.
It was especially interesting to hear EA execs' responses to the implosion, or not implosion, I guess, just the raised Earth policy at Activision. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about all of the Activision bloodletting. We will also, today's rumor is that they're lining up for Take-Two. I think that's pretty reasonable. It's all rumor. I did not hear anybody confirming any of that there, but I think it's pretty reasonable. We got BlizzCon announce date. We got a couple of 3 game announcements. And then we'll finish up on the awards from last night.
Yay!
And
I like the last page of notes.
the last page of notes. We can confirm. Ghosts. Hey, Dave. Paging Del Rio. Oh, you already got it in here. Never mind. Oxygen is the track. Featuring Panama Red. And what's the name of your joint? It's About Damn Time.
The wait is over.
Now I can. The wait is over.
It's about damn time. That's
Never say never? Is that your thing?
All right.
I was doing a Bieber reference, but...
Housekeeping for Andrea. When we do the music in, mics are live. Dave will give us an air break. He'll give us like a in our ear 20 and 25, and then I'll close it out at 25. Right?
I just do 15, 20, 25.
Oh, right. You do 15, 20, 25. Whatever. We need our minders. Anything else? All right. Let's do this before I fall asleep.
Maybe I'm just not used to wearing
They are
such
really, they're really
bulky headphones.
She's gonna be like,
It's not quite.
have you seen what this is doing to my hair?
I know, and my makeup artist doesn't know how to do hair.
Fired.
I have that exact same problem.
First world problem.
Not mine. I should say the one I hired for the network that I produce for. I say mine because he's a friend of mine. So whenever I need him to do my makeup, I'm like, Kale.
Isn't that the worst?
What, hiring friends?
No, like when your makeup artist doesn't know how to do hair.
Yeah, I know. You'd think he'd know how to multitask.
You'd think.
I can't really say anything. Mine is Francesca Make Me Pretty. So.
But he does a lot of really cool beard work.
Well, that's handy.
Not for me, but for you, yes.
Give me his number.
He did all the beard and the hair work for the last X-Men movie.
Oh. Do you guys see the new trailer for the new X-Men movie?
I
didn't.
liked
I heard it was awesome.
There was a lot of haters on Twitter. Everyone was like, it looked stupid.
I'm not a hater, and I didn't
We're doing the
talk
show.
in that voice.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't love it.
Alright, y'all ready?
Yes.
Here it comes.
Weekend Confirmed is brought to you by Game Center, the must-have app for gamers. Game Center is filled with game information, the latest gaming news from shacknews.com, and videos and screenshots for over 7,000 games. Game Center is free and available now for the iPhone, Android, and Palm mobile devices.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Weekend confirmed. Ignition. Liftoff.
Weekends confirmed.